And here we go again, people. Nivens here with your weekly rock wind-up. First and foremost, happy birthday to legendary Led Zeppelin bassist John Paul Jones, who was born on this day in 1946. And speaking of bassists, Aerosmith bassist Tom Hamilton to partake in a Twitter chat on Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which will put it 6 o'clock our time. Just go to, if you want to partake in this sort of thing, you do the hashtag #AskTomHamilton. It should be posted like right up over here. Fockers, I'm sure, put it in, right? Ding. And he was so impressed recently by a bunch of fans asking questions when he proposed a little like, hey, let's have a little talk, that he's going to have an actual Twitter chat. So again, #AskTomHamilton. If you were a fan of 1994's Motley Crue, you should probably know this. John Corabi, who only one time Motley Crue's ever had another frontman in the band record for him, that was the self-titled 94 album, Motley Crue, will be putting out an acoustic album with some old stuff, some new stuff, and just something everywhere in between. Nirvana's 1991 breakout album, Nevermind, is going to get rebooted as an iPad app. Tremo Labs, which is a startup company out of Seattle, is going to make it available for download for $5.99, and it'll get you all sorts of interactive content like photo galleries, interviews with Chris Novoselic and Dave Grohl, plus users will be able to comment on them and the photos using Facebook content. Now, Tremo Labs, this is their first run-through with this, but Eagle Rock Entertainment, who they've teamed up with, has already put out one for Rush and the Rolling Stones. And Tremo is promising a dozen more down the line. This could be their first one. So again, if you're a fan of Nirvana, you probably want to download this for your iPad. And for whatever reason, organizers of the Coachella Festival out in Indio, California have opted to launch it over 2 weekends next year, the weekend of the 13th of April and the weekend of the 20th. However, it's not going to have 2 different sets of bands and acts. It's going to be the same acts on both weekends. Some time slots might get moved around. Some band performances might be earlier or later in the day. But there won't be like a whole stack of artists for the 13th weekend and then a whole new stack on the 20th. It's going to be the same thing either way. I guess they're just seeing the amount of success that the Big Four Festival had coming off the heels of it. They decided, hey, let's make a little more money. I mean, let's spread the experience around. I'm Nivens. Thank you once again for tuning in. Your weekly rock wind-up. Have a great weekend. Peace! Eagle Rock Entertainment. Now, Eagle Rock has done a couple other apps already. They've done Rush. They've also done, fuck, who do they do? The Rolling Stones. God damn it, I thought it was the Stones, but you love when I have an outburst like that, don't you? Yeah, glad I could, yeah, fuck you too, man.